Hi guys, so today we've got a little review for you guys because I am so excited about this product. I've been excited about this product for a while because I just know that they were going to come out with this, and it is the Rare Beauty Warm Wishes Soft Matte Powder Bronzer, and this is in the shade Sun Blaze, if any of you are curious. I love Rare Beauty. I mean, I use Rare Beauty in my makeup routine every single day, so I'm very excited to try this. What I have done so far is I have primed my face and then I've done my base layer of my makeup, so using a Maybelline 4-in-1 Glow, and then I've just popped a little bit, I can't even see it now, there we go. Just popped a little bit of Rare Beauty concealer underneath my eyes. So like I said, I've always been a fan of Rare Beauty. I use her products. I use Selena's products on the daily. My favourite product is always her blushes, especially I love the cream one. I like the powder one as well, but I prefer the cream one because I prefer a little bit more of a pigmented blush. I think the powder ones can look a bit too highlighty for me personally. But like I said, love Rare Beauty. I've got my favourite highlighters from Rare Beauty. I use this every single day as well. There we go. Which I know people are controversial about the highlighter, but I love it personally. Yeah, pretty much all of my makeup products are Rare Beauty that I use on a daily basis. Oh, there's the liquid highlighter as well. And obviously you guys saw in the last video, this one, the lip balm. But today we're going to try all this. Now, I have tried her other bronzers and contours, such as the Bronze and Stick and the liquid contour. Now personally, I actually prefer the liquid contour, but the bronzer is good as well if you want that extra warmth to your face. But we're going to try the powder one today. So like I said, I've got no blush on, no bronzer, no nothing. All I've got, well, no, none of that part. All I've got on is my base makeup. So we're going to try all this. I'm so excited. When this came in the post this morning, I was like, I can't believe it, it's here. So I'm just going to peel that off. So yeah, like I said, this is in Sun Blaze. Look at the packaging. I love her packaging because it's just so like classy and beautiful. Look at that. I've already taken the sticker off the mirror. Now, this actually looks like an okay shade to me. A lot of the swatches I saw on TikTok and Instagram and everything showed that the bronzers looked really orangey. I'm going to tell you now, this doesn't look very orangey in the pan to me personally, but I mean, you can clearly see on the camera it doesn't look orange at all. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't get the brush because it was out of stock, so I'm going to use like a similar brush. This is by Morphe, and this is their sculpting brush. So it's a little fan brush, so it's kind of similar, but this one's not probably as good quality as the Rare Beauty one. But like I said, I couldn't get the brush, it was out of stock. These peoples are going mental for this product and its brush, so we're going to try it. I've got a little bit on my brush. I'm going to do it on this cheek because this cheek is towards the natural light, so you can probably see it a little bit more. But I'm just going to start applying it. I just sort of get it on, you know, like I'm not really too sure how you're supposed, like I said, I think the brush would probably make it easier to apply, but I haven't got it, so we're just gonna have to work it in with a different brush. I also think it's quite good to have a review of a product without using the brush that it comes they want you to buy with it, because then it shows that the product's versatile and doesn't always just apply the best with the brush that they recommend, you know. So I must admit, this is not the type of brush I would use for bronzer. If anything, it's more like an angled brush like this. This is from my KKW Beauty contour from back in the day. So overall it's actually applying really nicely, and it doesn't look too orange on my skin. I don't think it looks too warm toned, even though it says it's warm wishes, but it doesn't look orange is what I'm trying to say, for something that's, a lot of people were saying that it was quite orangey. It also applies really well. Like, I don't think I've ever had a bronzer that's applied this well in like powder form, because it says it's a matte powder bronzer, but the consistency and the way it blends onto the skin just doesn't look necessarily like a powder bronzer, if that makes any sense. But I really, really like the consistency of it. Also the quality is unbelievable. It's actually made my skin look seamless. Which, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to argue to you guys. Like, I don't want to sound big-headed. I do have not bad skin. As in, I don't have any blemishes really that much. And I have like a few like mini spots here and there, but they're not that noticeable. This is just giving seamless. I don't know why I just said that. I hate the it's giving. This is a really nice bronzer though, and it doesn't, again, like I said, it doesn't look cakey. It's blended beautifully into the skin. The one thing that I don't like about normal bronzers is I feel like they can look quite chalky. This doesn't look chalky, and I don't think it's necessarily made my face look orange. It's just giving it this gorgeous like sun-kissed glow without affecting the base layer, which is another thing I don't like about powdered bronzers. This looks nice. This looks really, really nice. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then I'm going to get back to you guys. So I finished doing the rest of my face makeup. We've got our blush, highlight, and I've done my eyebrows. Overall, I'm impressed with this bronzer. I think it looks really pretty. It went on super easy, and I just think it's a really good product. I really do. And especially as I know a lot of people sometimes find that bronzers can be quite intimidating because they're quite orangey. For my personal opinion, again, it might be different for some people. I don't find this orangey like whatsoever. Doesn't look orange, it looks beautiful on the skin, and it just, I'm really chuffed. I think overall it looks amazing. It's definitely a buildable bronzer as well. Like, if you are someone that likes a little bit of bronzer, quite a bit, you can layer it using, I'm using a different brush. This is a Fenty Beauty one in 195, and it's their bronzer brush. I just think it's such a lovely product. It blends beautifully, and you can build it. So if you are someone that wants it a little bit more bronzy, you can definitely build it up. But yeah, I am really chuffed with that. I think it's such a good bronzer. Yeah, overall, I am chuffed. And bearing in mind, guys, I didn't have the brush. I just used one of my normal brushes. Definitely a 10 out of 10 bronzer.